What if I told you that a single piece of furniture, a cabinet, sold for more than most private jets? More than entire apartment buildings in New York? $36.7 million. One cabinet. We're not talking about a golden throne or a vault of jewels. We're talking about a wooden cabinet made in Florence in the 1700s. Today, we're counting down the 10 most expensive pieces of furniture ever sold or commissioned, and the stories behind why people paid absolutely insane money for them. Stay until number 1 because that record hasn't been broken in over 20 years. Before we get into the list, you need to understand what actually makes furniture worth millions, because it's not random. It comes down to 4 things: who made it, how old it is, what it's made from, and the story attached to it. The rarer the combination of those 4 factors, the higher the number. Simple as that. These aren't just objects. They're financial assets, historical artifacts, and status symbols, often all 3 at the same time. Keep that in mind as we go through the list. Number 10, the Ruissenar's magnetic floating bed, $1.6 million. We're kicking things off with the most unusual entry on this list. This isn't an antique. It's not from a historic workshop. It's a bed that floats, literally. Dutch architect Jan-Jaap Ruissenaar spent 6 years working with an engineering firm called Bakker Magnetics to build a bed that levitates using powerful repelling magnets. No cables, no tricks, it just hovers. It can hold up to 680 kilograms and doesn't wobble or drift. The $1.6 million price tag isn't an auction result. It's the commission price. You hire Ruissenaars, and he builds one for you. As a piece of technology, it's genuinely extraordinary. As furniture, it belongs in a completely different category from everything else on this list. Number 9, George VI Parcel Gilt Paddock Cabinet, $3.9 million. This one is about the rarest wood in English furniture history. Paddock, a deep, warm red hardwood from Southeast Asia, and was an almost unheard of material choice. Made between 1755 and 1760 and attributed to the Chippendale workshop, it sold at Christie's London in 2008. The contrast between the richly colored wood and the gilded bronze details gives it a visual weight that photos honestly don't capture. We'll talk more about Chippendale in a moment, but the short version is, anything coming out of that workshop commands serious money at auction. Always has. Number 8, the Tuft Table, $4.6 million. Philadelphia in the 1770s was producing some of the finest furniture in all of the American colonies, and Thomas Tuft was near the center of it. This table, made between 1775 and 1776, is the clearest surviving example of why collectors have chased his pieces for generations. Hand-pierced fretwork on the apron, ball and claw feet, long, slender legs that look both delicate and completely load-bearing. It was originally owned by a man named Richard Edwards of Lumberton, and it passed through collectors' hands for more than 2 centuries. Number 7, the Harrington Commode, $5 million. Thomas Chippendale is the name most closely associated with museum-quality English furniture, and the Harrington Commode is one of the strongest arguments for why that reputation holds. Made around 1770, sold for $5 million. Every surface carries marquetry, intricate decorative inlay assembled from different veneers. And the ormolu bronze mounts are among the finest examples associated with his name. It's a masterpiece of versatility. Number 6, the Clive of India Sofa, approximately $7.8 million. Robert Clive, known to history as Clive of India, was the British officer whose campaigns in the 1750s and 60s established British dominance. Made in India around 1767, the sofa blends a European silhouette with Indian craftsmanship. Teak frame, ivory inlay, built entirely by Indian hands. Its $7.8 million valuation is driven almost entirely by that documented ownership history. The name attached to it is what commands the price. Number 5, huanghuali horseshoe back armchairs, approximately $9.6 million. Now we travel to Ming Dynasty, China, and we need to talk about a wood called huanghuali, yellow flowering pear wood. Finding a single piece of furniture made from it in good condition is uncommon. Finding a matched pair of horseshoe back armchairs? Almost unheard of. These chairs are held together entirely by mortise and tenon joints, no nails, no adhesive, and the structure has survived 4 centuries. Scenic cinematic footage of historic Newport, Rhode Island's harbor and buildings. Made in Newport, Rhode Island during the 1760s by craftsmen from the Goddard and Townsend families, it sold at Christie's in 1989 for $11.4 million. The block and shell carved front is their signature, a rhythmic alternation of convex and concave blocking that they essentially invented. The block and shell carved front is their signature, a rhythmic alternation of convex and concave blocking that they essentially invented. Number 3, the Florentine Pietra Dura cabinet, $24.3 million. The third most expensive piece of furniture ever sold went under the hammer in 2004, commissioned by the 3rd Duke of Beaufort from the Grand Ducal workshops in Florence. The interior is cedar-lined, its drawers framed by intricately inlaid scenes of birds, flowers, and allegorical figures in the high Baroque manner. Number 2, the Dragon's Chair, $27.8 million. Not every record-breaking piece is centuries old. The Dragon's Chair was made between 1917 and 1919 by Eileen Gray. Sold in 2009 for $27.8 million. The carved form is serpentine, deliberately asymmetric, shaped entirely by hand with no machinery. The result is something that reads as both ancient and completely modern. Bidders chased something irreplaceable that day. Number 1, the Badminton Cabinet, $36.7 million. The most expensive piece of furniture ever sold at public auction. A record set in 2004 that has never been approached in over 20 years. 30 craftsmen spent 6 years on a single object. Ebony and rare hardstones, every surface encrusted with Pietra Dura panels. Pietra Dura is where thin slices of semi-precious stone, agate, lapis lazuli, are cut, fitted, and polished into a continuous surface. 3 years of planning for materials alone. Sold by Prince Hans Adam II of Liechtenstein. A clear, unbroken chain of ownership spanning nearly 3 centuries pushed the price to $36.7 million. So there you have it, 10 pieces of furniture that collectively sold for over $100 million. The common thread? Irreplaceability. The moment something becomes impossible to replicate, the price follows. If you want to know more about what drives these auction results, check the description. Drop a comment telling me which piece surprised you the most. If you made it this far, the algorithm loves a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of luxury and history. Thanks for watching.